Hello, everyone. I'm here to discuss a very strange hypothesis, or at least a very strange one for lots of people. And of course, it has been a strange one for myself for a long time. This consists of thinking that perhaps this moment, the circumstance we are going through in our life, the ongoing events of our life, might be the best possible thing we might be experiencing now. This means accepting that perhaps our lives are under the influence of a huge wisdom, of a huge intelligence that knows, that coordinates things. Perhaps there is some force, we could call it the divine being, that knows an infinite more amount of things than we do, and that supports us and supports each being everywhere in their evolution, their development, their expansion, that in a way perhaps loves them. And this major wisdom might be actually coordinating our lives and transporting us in a way to this precise moment here, now, this precise group of circumstances in our lives, whatever they are, even if they seem unfair or rough or negative or painful, perhaps they are the best possible thing for our souls. So this sort of a radical possibility implies that we fully dive into this moment, this time of our lives. We fully accept what is going on without thinking we might escape to something we might do different. We want something else. We are afraid. We are anguished or whatever. We just accept fully. We dive into the ongoing moment and time. Then perhaps we make the best of it to our souls, because many times what our temporary selves wish for and what they avoid is just surface stuff. It's not really relevant. Changes a lot. We change our mind many times throughout our lives. We change our desires. We change our avoidances. And perhaps indeed, this moment, this time, this amount of things unfolding in our lives is the best coordinating thing we might experience. This is the best way for our deep souls, for our deep expansion and knowledge. This is perhaps the best possibility for us to meet with our own destiny and our own evolution. Perhaps some very high wisdom knows infinitely best what is good for us here now. So we don't fight, we don't avoid, we don't imagine, we don't escape, we don't feel sorrow, we don't fight it, we don't go back into the past. We just dive fully in this moment, this time of our lives, accepting, not with resignation, not with sadness, but with deep trust. And then perhaps we make the best we can do with what is really here, now, unfolding. To my mind comes one example that's quite interesting to be found in the book, a famous book from Bernie Siegel, God, Miracles, and Medicine, where he talks about quite a group of situations where cancer patients in very delicate, sort of final moments of their lives, they fully accepted everything. And this sort of came to peace with life, even with their illnesses. And something changed, and in several situations, the cancer vanished. I'm not implying this is the remedy for everyone, but I'm implying that many times the most strange and radically different thing we might do with our lives is deeply diving into full acceptance. Whatever is happening now might be the best coordination of events to favor our inner unfolding, our inner expansion of consciousness, our inner being in general. And then the real thing to be done is full acceptance, a deep dive into this moment, welcoming it, not fighting, not escaping, and learning from it. Understanding that there is something to be done with it and from it. But perhaps we go there, we in a way dig our treasure if we find this path of full acceptance. So this is the radical idea for the moment. And as usual, if you like it, comment, share, subscribe the channel. See you.